This is the book of Ezekiel 33 and 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. First off, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well. Salutations, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutations to my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. And I hope and pray that this lesson is edifying to the elect. So the vision is becoming clearer and clearer, of the times that we're entering into, and that rice device, that implantable C-hip is soon to come, man. And this is all, through the spirit. I was watching the brothers, the elder Amawan Gabar from the New York GMS New York camp, his lesson, when he was just going into it, it's here, roughly paraphrasing. I forget how his lesson was titled, but it's here now. It's official. I think that's what it was called. The Fed now is officially launched as of yesterday, and we're just that much closer to the mandatory implementation of the C-hip on all the civilians of the world, man. That Revelation 13 and 16 on down, man. We're just that much closer, So through the spirit, I was watching this brother's video, and then I switched over to some to Google, and this is the first article that popped up. So I just wanted to bring it out, and continue to give warning onto you Israelites out there, our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and our fellow brethren that were scattered amongst the heathen due to the curse, one of the curses in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, that look like the heathen, but their seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. This message is for you and you only. Salvation is for you and you only, So this is from CoinDesk, and it reads, Federal Reserve's Fed Now launch triggers fresh speculation over digital dollar. While FedNow is currently not tied to any initiative for the digital US dollar, or the crypto space in general, experts warn that the system might end up as a precursor to the infrastructure for a central bank digital currency. And that's exactly what it is, man. That's exactly what these, these devils, these elites want, man. Complete control. Can't forget the executive order 14067 when they want to implement digital assets, or I forget how it was worded. Matter of fact, let's get it real quick. Executive Order 14067. Let's see. Let's get it. Here we go. Executive Order 14067, officially titled Ensuring Responsible Development of Digital Assets, was signed on March 9, 2022, and is the 83rd executive order signed by U.S. President Sleepy Creepy Joe. The ultimate aim of the order is to develop digital assets in a responsible manner, right? And it says, what is Section 4 of the Executive Order 14067? Section 4 says policy and actions related to United States Central Bank digital currencies. There it is right there in black and white. The policy of my administration on a United States CBDC is as follows. Sovereign money is at the core of a well-functioning financial system, macroeconomic stabilization policies, and economic growth, right? So, they're going to speak their smooth words and everything, but You see the language in here, man, mentioning CBDCs, man. Central bank digital currencies, right? So it's all tied in. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, as it says in 2 Corinthians 2:11. Let's see, and this was published July 21st, which was yesterday. 2023, the hopeful year that all the prophecies shall be fulfilled, as claimed by the beloved Apostle Tahar. It says the U.S. Federal Reserve denies that its new instant payment system or service, FedNow, is in any way tied to the digital asset space. But experts say the new system could lay the groundwork for the infrastructure needed for a potential central bank digital currency (CBDC) in the U.S. And so, this week's announcement has led to a fresh airing of warnings about potential privacy and control risks about a digital dollar. And it's always about control with these devils, man. It always leads back to control. It always leads back to them having a God complex and thinking that they need to know every single thing that goes on the planet, including your thoughts, where you are, what you purchase, everything. These devils, as the scriptures say, they sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing themselves that they are the Most High, right? They painted the likeness of their image, of themselves, right? They covered the faces of the judges thereof, right? The ultimate judge is Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, right? So they painted the likeness of themselves as the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. That just already off rip lets you know that they have a God complex. As soon as they came out of the caves during the Renaissance period, that's the first thing they started doing. They immediately went out to start deceiving the nations, man. So and that hasn't changed, man. They're still going around trying to act as if they are the ultimate power, and that a lot of them even go as far as to say that the Lord doesn't even exist, man. Or that maybe He does exist, but He forgot what they did, and they could just do whatever they want, because sentence against evil work isn't executed speedily. The hearts of the sons of men are fully set in them to do evil, man. It was Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, if I'm not mistaken. That's these devils for you, man. It says the Fed on Thursday officially launched the service, which makes the process of sending payments in the U.S. almost instant, as opposed to a few hours or days that sending money from account to account currently takes, right? And you have to think about all the infrastructure that they've been putting up, man. These different towers and 5 to the G and all that is so that they can accomplish these things, man. And at the same time, there's been multiple talks from these different preppers and different channels and whatnot, insiders and all that, of blackouts, man. So in order to restart or reset a system, you have to collapse the old one in order to come up with the new one, right? So you have to, as we always bring out, problem, reaction, solution, right? So this is very well gonna be part of their solution, is this C-hip, man. And like the brother said, Amawon Gabar, the elder, said, all it's gonna take is one event to do so, man. Just like the CV. It took that one event that they pushed constantly down everybody's throats, to the point where you couldn't even see anything but that, for 3 years, 2-3 years. And now you still have imbeciles walking around with masks on, even after the fact. Even after the fact that all this information has come out about the jump shot, the juicy juice, taking out, deleting a lot of people, you still got clowns that are still believing it. But that's what these devils have wanted in the first place, man. Problem, reaction, solution, man. You know, check the climate of the people, man, to see who will willingly bow down to their will, man. You know, and it's not gonna be any different this time going around. You know, it's actually gonna be worse. You know, it's gonna be Jacob's trouble, as the scriptures say, man. Jeremiah 30:7. At times, the time of Jacob's trouble, Daniel 12:1, shall be a time such as never been since there was a nation, man. You know, so all of these things are leading up. You know, these this Fed now and the CBDCs. You know, these implementations of these different executive orders, they're all leading to the hour of temptation, man. You know, but the Lord said He would keep us from the hour of temptation, man. As long as we keep the faith, man, onto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, we will be protected, man. You know, the names of the Lord are a strong tower, the righteous runneth into it and are safe. You know, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, right? So there's so many scriptures that reassure us brothers and sisters that we're going to be good, man, as long as you put your stock in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You put all your trust, faith in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi got you, man. There's nothing that these devils can do against you, man. If the Most High be with us, who could be against us, man? Some crypto enthusiasts saw the release as a form of validation because the FedNow project adopts a key goal of the digital asset industry, moving money around easily and quickly and at any time of day or the week. Even if banks are closed, FedNow will operate 24 hours a day. This is a payment system, not a digital token or a CBDC, but it is something that can be used to facilitate the creation of a CBDC, said Jim Bianco, president of Bianco Research. But the FedNow might be prone, to some of the same concerns shadowing CBDC development. Some lawmakers and political leaders, especially among Republicans, have expressed concerns that a CBDC might be prone to surveillance by authorities, or that they might be able to censor transactions. Current Florida governor and GOP presidential hopeful Ron DeSantis, for example, has repeatedly said that he would ban a CBDC if elected president, as he sees it as a form of government-sanctioned surveillance. And that's exactly what it is, man. You got the crashing of the dollar and the rise of digital payments, man. You know, because you can't see a person's spending patterns, or what they're spending their money on if they're using cash. It's not traceable like that, you know? I mean, you would, I guess you would have to like try to check the camera footage and see what the person might have bought, but I mean, you know, it's just so much easier for them to track and trace everything if it's digital. You know, if they can see when you purchased it, how much or what you purchased, how much of it you purchased, and how often you purchase it. So they have a whole profile on you, and they can use that against you. You know, like, you know, brothers, you know, talk about, you know, if Susie likes to get a burger on Tuesday and a burger on Thursday, you know, but she's speaking out against, you know, the government, they could easily be like, okay, well, this block these transactions so that she can't get these burgers. Let's punish her for not going along to get along. That's what these devils want, man. You know, that's exactly what these devils want, man. If FedNow does indeed become a programmable CBDC, then it could theoretically be used to block payments for items the government doesn't favor, or to cut out people from the financial system who are seen as threatening in some way to governing authorities, aka political opponents. See, there you go. That's exactly what it is. It's all about control, man, said Dave Weisberger, CEO and co-founder of CoinRoute, said. In that situation, things could get dystopian very quickly. Officials at the Fed have been studying the potential for a government-issued digital currency, and Fed Chair Jerome Powell himself has repeatedly vouched for the exploration. As preparation for the G20 summit in India earlier this week, the Bank of International Settlement published a report laying out central banks' effort to prepare for a CBDC and benefits of such. The problem, of course, is that the government is going to have to bit ways over the digital token, and they're going to be able to permission them and censor them for certain types of people in certain types of ways or certain types of transactions, said Bianco. Even banks themselves are skeptical about Fed now, criticizing the lack of leadership structure or a clear business plan, all while the system is financed through taxpayer money. The Bank Policy Institute, BPI, wrote in a blog post, other experts have pointed out that some banks benefit from slow payments and make it part of their business model. They don't care about how these banks or these small businesses feel about it, man. Some of these businesses are complaining because Revelation 12:12, the devil will come down with great wrath because they know that they have but a short time, man. So they're moving fast. They're getting sloppy with it because they know that their time is short, man. And Yahawashi is only going to allow them to go so far before he completely dismantles that shit, man. But once they start implementing, this CHIP, we know that the Lord Yahawah is soon to send Yahawashi right after. Then then World War III will be popping off. So we're very close. As the scriptures say, look up because your redemption draweth nigh. Our redemption is nearer than when we believed. Roughly paraphrasing. So we're almost out of here, brothers and sisters. So we just got to keep fighting that good fight of faith. And stay prayed up, man. Continue to watch as well as pray. Matthew 26:41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. So that hour of temptation is coming, man. Got to just continue to watch and pray. Continue to build up our faith, and and let Yahawashi guide us, man. This is Psalm 64. I'll start at the top. And 1, a Psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power. In my prayer, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Right, these devils, man. All these wicked snares, traps, and gins that these devils are setting up for our people, man. Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. And who's the perfect? The elect of the nation of Israel, man. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not, right? They don't think that, they don't think that there's any consequence coming to them, man. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them, right? The Lord sees you, damn devils, man. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep, man. Right? But they're laying these snares privately, man, in private. And they're saying, who shall see them? But the Lord is seeing them. It says that the eyes of the Lord, I believe it says 10,000 times brighter than the sun, roughly paraphrasing. But yeah, that's pretty much the point. Revelation 13 and 16. I'll read it in the NLT. He requireth the wicked, he requireth everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on the forehead. And no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, right? So you won't be able to participate in society, man. This is what it all comes down to. If you take that C-hip, that rice device, that implantable, right? That's going to be linked to the CBDC and banks and your bank account. All this. You're literally bowing down to Satan, man, and his the wicked and their system, man. This is why this is constantly going out as a warning, man. And there's a grave consequence if you take this damn thing. That's why the brothers constantly put out this warning, so you Israelites out there, what it is, you know what these devils are up to, and you know how the Lord feels about it, so then you won't take the shit, man. That's what it's all about, and it's the warning continues to go out. So if Jake decides to take it anyway, there's no cloak for his sins, because he had already heard what it is, man. It is what it is at that point. You've already been warned. The blood is off the prophet's hands, so then the blood will be on their own head, man, because they didn't take heed. Said Revelation 13 and 17 NLT, and no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name, right? 666. Wisdom is needed here. Let the one with understanding solve the meaning of the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666, 666, man. Right? Like the brothers bring out all the time, the barcode, man. So these devils want you to have a barcode on you, man. So you can scan your ass just like they scan, a bag of Doritos, man. An Amazon package. Track and trace it wherever it goes, man. They want you tracked and traced, man. And that's what these devils are up to, man. And that's why we gotta constantly give the warning before the evil days come, let our people know what's going on and what these devils are up to, man. So while the evil days come not, seek the Lord, man. Seek the Lord 10 times more. Make no tarrying, to turn to the Lord, man. Because as the scriptures say, the Lord comes as a thief in the night, man. And we know that these devils are about to come down with great wrath. So seek the Lord while he may be found, Israel. So, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to report on this. It was on my spirit. Like I said, I had watched the brother's video, the elder's video, and then right after I went on Google, and I seen this article. So I said, well, that's the spirit. Let me bring it out, man. And give warning and blow the trumpet in Zion, man. And warn the people from the Lord, man. Our people, So, in closing, I want to thank Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi once again, putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I hope and pray that this was edifying to the elect. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning. Fighting this good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. We're almost out of this bitch. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. I want to say DTA, Abba Babal, and Kwam Yasharallah. And shalom. To the next one.